Hello everyone, this is Zen. I have some special announcements to start this video before I get into the news and events. We have a lot to talk about as usual. Every day there's so much new information. First, I want to give a huge shout out. One of the community members in the Zen Lounge offered to help sponsor my event that I'm hosting in LA. He's providing organic tequila, Desnunda organic tequila, top of the line. Let's support the members in our community. Let's build our own ecosystem, our own economy. And I'm gonna have the links in the description below if you'd like to, get some organic tequila. We also have Uncle Ed's vodka. So if you're more of a vodka person, damn good vodka. This is Amanda and Barbara's brand from Huge Tits. So they're going to be sponsoring the event as well. So make sure to support the community by we could build a whole ecosystem with all the small businesses in the Zen Lounge. So talking about communities, let's get into a community project. Like first of all, the Sologenic community is growing. The core community is growing. Follow Crypto Jv. He's got 50 subscribers. He's putting out good research into Coreum. So if you want to hear some information other than myself, he's saying a lot of the same things. He even expanded on my research. He was telling me that Solo is going to run parallel with the new Binance Smart Chain, and there's going to be lots of cool features, lots of new technology coming out for Solo. So not only is it going to be, getting with lots of cool things that Crypto Jv shared. So make sure to give him some love. So what else do we got to get into? I have a lot of tips. More and more people are starting to show love. While we're in a bear market, I'm receiving free Coreum with my real Sologenic every month. I'm holding this an entire year anyway, so I might as well get free core. Profit in the bear market is nice. HODL, go solo. This has been basically our speculation the entire time. Solo has been a hedge in our portfolio. I do not give financial advice. I just share my experience. I'm not a financial professional, and you should definitely do your own research. Crypto is very volatile, and if you leave the front page of coinmarketcap.com, the top 100 is already volatile. If you choose to scroll down page 1, page 2, page 3, there's going to be volatility, and that's high risk, high reward. Being early, that's where the stories are made. So we're seeing more and more people excited. The dots are connecting. This is my speculation, my hedge. I was like, look, if the market crashes, we're in this till August anyways. The mainnet goes live in August, and if Bitcoin goes down, the whole crypto market's going to go down. Everything's going to go down, and I'm still getting passive income. That was always the logic. That's why it's been in my portfolio as a major position, because I love passive income. You know me, I need the quantum money trees. Let's keep going. So lots of updates. Surprisingly, the day before Pluto returns to 2022, we're proud to have played an active role in the growth of Cosmos community by leading the marketing efforts. It's time to evolve by transitioning it into new hands. Interchain.io. Look back with us at our achievement highlights. So thank you, Tendermint team, for all the wonderful work so far in building the Cosmos brand and community. Looking forward to our new chapter under the guidance of Interchain. So this is what Interchain is. It's based out of Switzerland, building and stewarding Cosmos. Join us in creating an interoperable multi-chain future. Okay. And funny thing about that is a few days before that, on February 9th, we knew something was up. We were talking about this post a lot. We're going to implement Tendermint over IBC, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing can stop what's coming. Plans within plans. This is planned way back. What if the Cosmos Hub was cooperative with other chains? February 9th. We're going to implement Tendermint. Okay. Also, some updates to Cosmos. I think Cosmos Hub interchain security will add a lot of value to Atom as a governance token. Atom holders decide which consumer chain will borrow security from the hub. We have to evaluate the project's legitimacy. I find that very exciting. So Cosmos holders are going to be voting on, it's a governance. That's also what Coreum is going to be. So lots of updates to the Cosmos ecosystem, Tendermint, and a lot of these projects are all community based. This is one of the founders. His name is Ethan Buckman. They said someone should write a left libertarian version of the sovereign individual, and he said the sovereign interoperable community. And one of the people also involved in this project is a guy named Dustin Byington. Dustin Byington is one of the co-founders of Tendermint. He's now out of Austin, Texas. Basically, he's been in blockchain since 2013, and he's now in Austin, Texas, working on a bunch of projects out there. So I like the fact that this guy was based in America. That was a pretty cool connection. And you guys should definitely watch this video. I'll play a video because Tendermint is just looking to simplify blockchain to make it easier for people to use. We've used Juno, which built off Tendermint, and it's super easy, super smooth. Everyone who gets involved loves the technology, how easy it is to use. So let me play this video.
A little overview.
Well, first and foremost, Tendermint makes blockchains simple. There's a lot of complexity in this world of distributed ledger and consensus, and it's very challenging both conceptually and for application developers to wrap their minds around this. And so the key aim of Tendermint is to simplify blockchains and bring them to enterprise.
Now it's interesting because the complexity was kind of built in as part of what you wanted when the main application was Bitcoin, right? You wanted to make it harder for people to cheat and steal and break the system, but this is a totally different type of an application.
Sure, well, like some of our friends are at the Blockstream, and they talk about, purposely, blockchain is supposed to be difficult to change. I personally think that has a very a great use case in like digital gold, but when you have a system that's very monolithic, has a lot of inertia to it, doesn't meet the needs of enterprise, particularly given that you hear a lot of talk about permissionless permissioned. I think it's important to get a little more granular there with what that means. What we're really talking about is the validation of transactions. And so in Bitcoin, anybody can validate transactions. All you have to do is burn some electricity, and so it's permissionless validation. And that actually is a bug, not a feature for enterprise clients, particularly those in the financial services industry who want to ensure, who love knowing who their counterparties are, and are particularly concerned about their counterparties working in North Korea. So in Bitcoin, conceivably, someone could validate a transaction in North Korea, and if you're a financial services company, did you just do business with North Korea? That could potentially be an OFAC violation, and now you're dealing with the Department of Defense. So from kind of the start, Bitcoin is not necessarily a great solution, and you see a lot of rebranding away from Bitcoin to blockchain. And so Tendermint exists been built from the ground up with the needs of enterprise clients in mind.
So then how do you kind of...
Tendermint is built from the ground up with the needs of enterprises in mind. That's why we see all these huge connections. Tendermint team is also always talking to Polymath. Polymath is trying to tokenize securities. We talked about Polymath last year. Tendermint has a bunch of videos with the Polymath team. We can type it in. So it's no doubt in my mind that this technology is coming. So there's Jaquan on Cosmos, and boom. So what else do we have to know about? Okay, so the Cert Crypto Jv in this video breaks it down the best. So one of the key features of Cosmos Tendermint is the proof of stake. So you're able to stake, and also the fact that there's governance, and you're able to basically create these local communities with these blockchains and govern yourselves. It's going to change the way that we govern society and the way that we interact as a species. People don't understand how, revolutionary this is going to be. So there's all this hype last night in the Zen Lounge. We were super bullish on Coreum and Solo. We've got about 8 days left. So we know they might still try to shake us out. And that's why we're really bonding together as a community, basically saying like, we're not going to let these people shake us out. And the only way we're going to make it to the end is if we come together and, hold the line. That's why I love seeing all these new Coreum videos coming out, because there's some major players that want to get involved with this stuff. And, it's exciting. It's exciting times. And this is what I want you guys to look forward to. So the people that have been talking about becoming a validator, you can't just become a validator. You have to apply, and you have to have purpose. They don't want just anybody being a validator. So you apply, and this is like an example. Umi is doing this. Umi is using Tendermint. So this is all just speculation. We're waiting for the white paper. Hopefully Bob has some news for us tomorrow. But to be a validator, you have to apply on Umi, and this is what they're looking for. So they're looking for community and marketing. So if you want to be a validator, you have to actually contribute something and bring value to the community. They don't want just someone making money off the community if they're not actually contributing something. So they're looking for like developers. They're looking for people that will contribute. If you're on an island and somebody just leeching off everybody not contributing, eventually that small tribe will get pissed. So it has to be everybody bringing something of value. So community and marketing contribution. This is one of them. If you think you could bring community marketing contributions, monitoring community, hosting events, running local community awareness campaigns, articles, videos. So if you're into that, you could apply to be a validator and put together projects for the Coreum community. This is an example. This is what Umi is doing with the tech. If you have business development, contribution, sourcing, and leads for collaborations, especially around DeFi. If you're an influencer with large communities, could help expand Umi's reach to their audience and can also attract delegations, refrain from spam, blah, blah, blah. They want you to basically embrace, lead by example, and promote the Umi community values. So there's certain values that Umi community has and everything, and they're looking for these things. So something to think about. We'll get that white paper soon from Bob Ross, but I guarantee it's going to be similar to that. So if you've been following this page, we've been slowly uncovering as much as possible about Coreum, the connections, everything. And we've been, a little bit ahead of the timeline. So when we're ahead of the timeline, speculating, some things move around a little bit. So we have to wait and see what's going on with the announcements. But overall, I mean, we got blue check marks coming out, and they're saying go solo, and people are doing the math. If there's blood, we're still getting paid with passive income. And what makes a good, strong community? We're going to have the strongest community in the world. We already went, everyone's worried about a crash. Solo holders already went through a crash. We already did the crash, and we came out stronger than ever. So, I mean, we already experienced the blood. We haven't sold. We're holding strong. And, the best is yet to come. There's still so much to look forward to. We're still waiting for announcements. And, there's only going to be 15 million Coreum airdropped, I believe, between 15 and 20 million airdropped in the next 9 days. So most airdrops, they drop, what they just did with Solo, they dropped 200 million tokens. That's why the whole ecosystem has been flooded with sellers, because they just dumped 200 million tokens into the ecosystem. Flare and Songbird dumped billions into the ecosystem, and they still have billions to dump into. Coinbase, they still have all the billions at Coinbase. What do you think is going to happen when Coinbase released those Songbird? So this is different. There's only 15 million, and smart whales. If you're a smart whale, why would you dump Coreum if the real money is in being a validator? That's where the logic actually comes in for a high value Coreum. If you're a whale, you need to accumulate Coreum in order to be a validator. So it's highly likely that they're going to be stacking Coreum, and they're not going to be as much sell pressure as people think. Maybe the first week, but it's going to be slowly. So 100 million tokens are going to be slowly leaked to the community over 13 months. So you know, each month when the airdrop happens, there's probably gonna be some selling pressure, but the people that know, that understand the governance and being a validator, and that's their intention, why would they dump? That's passing up on all the money, all the rewards of being a validator. So that's where the logic comes in for a high value token. And here's something else. Everybody was pissed and said, Bob, stop overhyping everything. Stop overhyping everything. Bob, you overhyped it. He didn't overhype it. People didn't research what Tendermint was. They don't understand that without the Cosmos, we don't have the governance. We can't build our own communities. He's like, this is going to be so huge. We could build our own community. We could have DeFi staking. Now I said you overhyped it. So Bob's super quiet. He's not going to overhype this. He's just going to deliver. And when he delivers results, you know, it might be too late. And I don't want to cause any FOMO or anything like that. But, you know, you guys said he overhyped it before. And when he delivers, you know, he'll say, you guys told me I overhyped it last time. I was quiet. Stealth mode, baby. So I'm in it like Russell Hans. Shout out to Russell Hans if you're watching this. I'm in it just like him. I'm in it till the main net goes live. I'm going to be collecting my passive income, being cozy, whether the market crashes or pump. Either way, we good. Have an awesome day, guys, and peace.